Hello and welcome. I'm so excited to be here. We are on day 12 of this year's Feast for the Soul. It's 2026. Wow, and we are in our 19th year here at the Feast. And I am your meditation guide for today. My name is Suzi von Mensenkampff, and I'm based here in County Cork, West Cork for to be precise, in Ireland. And I've been leading meditations in the Feast for a long time now. I think since about 2013 or 14 or something. So, we're seasoned at this now and we love it. We keep coming back because we love it. And I hope that's why you're here today, is because you and I have share something very special in common, which is the transformational effects of having a daily meditation practice. Um, it does work and it does make a shift, and you can do it regularly all your life. You can come and go to it, but it's always there for you. That's what I love about meditation. Anytime we try to sit or choose to sit is a bonus in my humble opinion. And it's, sometimes we just have to meet ourselves and our minds exactly where we are. And that's really like having that beginner's mind as we get going. So, wherever you are to start the practice today, I want you to ensure that you're really feeling comfortable and know that you can adjust anytime you need to. If during the practice something disturbs you, or it could be something in your mind, it could be something in your environment, it could be maybe just emotions that are coming up, because sometimes meditation has a very purifying effect on our nervous system, because we're toning our nervous system here. We're developing this kind of emotional, I suppose, regulation, and it can sort of stuff can surface, So my suggestion is whatever is going on, just observe it, let it come and let it, arise and subside. And, just have the clear intention to keep coming back really gently to the practice that we're doing. So today's practice is going to incorporate a breath awareness, where we'll use our breath to really settle us in. And we'll just scan our bodies as well, just to release and, relax into it. And we're going to do a mantra in this practice, which is a bliss mantra. So I'm hoping that the outcome will be something quite yummy for all of you. But the mantra is Anandham Namah. Now, my background is in yoga, meditation, ayurveda. So it's with a Vedic twist always. I love the Vedic mantras. And I'll just guide the mantra as we're using it. So I'll just tell you now before we get going. It's Anandham Namah. And the essence of that is that my actions are blissfully free from attachment to outcome. So it's just like how we're showing up for the practice today. We're just showing up. It's Monday, we do our practice, we see how it goes. And we're not trying to have a particular outcome for the meditation. However it arises, that's how it's going to be. So we can detach from that. And just what we're going to do is really just embrace that uncertainty and then step into the field of pure potentiality, possibilities. So we're going to just go from being in a maybe more narrow sort of way of being in our mind to starting to expand that out. That's what we're hoping to do today. Start to expand that attention, that awareness. And the mantra is going to be the way we'll do that. So the mantra is, if you were to look at it as a word, is mind, manas, to travel, to traverse. So it's sort of a tool to traverse or to travel through the kind of layers of your mind. So you might begin all of your meditations feeling a bit like your mind is very, very, very busy, and that can be the case for everybody, seasoned meditators and all. And the mantra is just what we use to interrupt that pattern, that flow of thought. And so it'll start to gradually, by continuing to repeat it silently, it'll slowly and steadily bring you down into something that's maybe a little bit quieter. So again, we'll detach from the outcome. We won't put any pressure on ourselves. We'll just see how it goes. So now that you're comfortable, let's gather in a coherent kind of state by taking a long, slow and steady deep breath in together. Ideally, breathe now in through your nose. And then hold just for a short pause. Feel where the breath moves in your body, and then as you exhale, again out through the nose ideally, just see if you can lengthen the exhale. Pause again at the end of the exhale and just witnessing when the impulse arises to breathe in again. Return to your natural breath. See how it feels to watch your breath in its natural state. How am I breathing now? If your mind is a little busy, just keep coming back to I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out again. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. We're just watching our breath now in its natural state. Now, as you begin this practice of watching your breath, you might notice the subtle sound of your breath. Notice the temperature of your breath, maybe the difference between the air going in, mixing with the internal air, and then exhaling, just the difference in the temperature as you breathe out. And then noticing the movement of the breath. So is there a subtle expansion as you breathe in? And watch that movement as you breathe out again. Is there a contraction? And we'll watch it through the movement now for the next couple of rounds. Just see where you can feel that breath moving in, expanding around your chest, your rib cage, or your belly. Notice the sound as you breathe out. It's a very gentle attention when we're practicing breath awareness. Without judging, we're just watching now. The breath keeps us really present. And it helps to stabilize your nervous system, calming you down. And it begins the process of quieting your mind. And now the breath will continue away automatically. And we'll just move that gentle attention now from watching your breath to just scanning your body as it is. Not trying to relax it more, but just seeing how you feel as you move your awareness now, beginning at the soles of your feet. Feel the feet where they touch the floor or the chair. Move that awareness up your legs as far as your knees, and then the knees to the hips. Imagine both legs now relaxed. And then come to your sitting position, so the base of your spine or your tailbone. Just see where it's being supported now by your seat. And we'll just run a scan or awareness up the spine as if you're just traveling up with your mind's eye, allowing the soft curves, not holding a poker straight, stiff pose, but just softening a little bit more as you come up towards the shoulder blades, up towards the top of the back of the neck. See if you can bring that awareness, that attention across the shoulders now and just soften them. All the way down, then move your awareness down both arms, taking your elbows, your hands, your wrists. And we really just want to soften the body, allow it to really relax. Let go any accumulated stress or tension. And this will really help us to settle into the practice today. Notice your chin, a little lengthening perhaps at the back of your neck. And then relax the facial muscles, the jaw, the tongue, the mouth, the lips, the teeth. And your eyes are soft. Relax any other tension in your face, around your forehead. And in your mind's eye, see if you can just imagine yourself seated now in this beautiful, relaxed preparation for the practice. So I invite you to start to shift that awareness now from the external, your physical body, your physical environment. Let's see if we can draw that gentle attention in, traveling inward towards your heart. Just imagine a position around the center of your chest. We'll rest our awareness here in the heart. And this helps to draw the attention from your mind, from your thoughts. In your heart, I invite you to imagine a small candle or like a little night light. And just by your presence, you see a flicker of light in your heart. It's just a faint flicker perhaps as we begin this visualization. But there's a light there. There's an impulse there that is constant. That little light is always on. Now we're just resting our awareness there on this idea of a flicker of light in your heart. And we experience so many different emotions through our heart. Sometimes our heart is full, bursting with love, joy. Sometimes our heart is in pain, it's sad, or it's constricted in some way. Again, just trusting that this little light in your heart is always present. And these emotions come and go. And we really just don't want to get too attached to one or the other, the highs or the lows. Maintaining something more constant in terms of awareness of everything just as it is. So it's here at the point of light in the center of your chest, in your heart. And I'm going to invite you to introduce the mantra for today. And it's Om Anandham Namah. Om Anandham Namah. Now you can do this silently and find your own pace or rhythm. I'll continue to repeat the mantra aloud just to keep you on track. But it's okay to really drift off with your own pace and your own pronunciation. Some people will feel the mantra or sense it, some will hear it, some will see it and visualize it as a faint idea. Om Anandham Namah. We'll continue repeating this mantra now, silently for a few more minutes while I'm watching the time. If your mind drifts away and you forget the mantra, you'll hear me saying it intermittently, so don't worry about trying to remember it. Om Anandham Namah. Om Anandham Namah. Om Anandham Namah. The repetition is silent and gentle. And we locate this mantra in the heart, so it'll keep your attention centered. Om Anandham Namah. keep coming back. Om Anandham Namah. Om Anandham Namah. My actions are blissfully free from attachment to outcome. You can let go the mantra now. You can stop repeating it. And I invite you just to notice how you feel. Checking in with your heart, checking in with yourself. See if you can connect into the silence between the thoughts, between the mantra and any stillness. And now this quality that we've been cultivating using the mantra, let's invite it to move this state of bliss to every cell in your body. Imagine this bliss moving through your cells, your tissues, to the organs, to all the systems of your body, all the way out to the extremities, your fingers and toes, the top of your head. Visualize or imagine yourself pulsating now with this quality of bliss. And then beyond the confines of your physical body, you have a energy body as well. That field of energy that is around you, just imagine that that's filled with this bliss, this ananda as well. And imagine now that in this collective, in this sangha, we have a morphic field all of our own. And we're infusing that field that we that we are all suspended in with bliss, with Ananda. So everybody in the practice is floating in this bliss, in this field of pure awareness. And it's soft, and you can just float here for a few more moments, just to have an experience. Imagine this field of bliss now moving from the field of our collective here and then out beyond into the world, into our communities, neighbours, across our families, our friends, our loved ones. We'll really send that out now so that everybody can feel some of this. It's a quality, it's a state of awareness, it's free. And from this expanded state, I invite you now to start to draw that attention gently back in. I always say come back the way you went out, so come back in gradually through this morphic field, this resonance with our group, our collective, and then into your own individual energy field, your energy body, back in through your physical body, all the way back, and let's go back as far as that pinpoint of light again. That little flicker of light in our hearts. Come back to your heart, back to yourself. Om Anandham Namah. My actions are blissfully free from attachment to outcome. And now we're coming to the integration part of this practice. So we've let go the mantra, we've really experienced the bounty of the practice. Back in the heart, let's make a commitment. Let's commit today to detachment, really having the courage to embrace uncertainty. It's okay not knowing. And we feel a lot freer when we commit to detaching and embrace our uncertainty. With this, we can really step into the field of all possibilities. So this commitment can be made in our hearts. I commit to detachment and I embrace uncertainty. So let's take a long, slow, deep breath in as we really bring the integration into our physical body next. Feel that expansion again across your chest, perhaps your belly. Start to bring that sense of aliveness into your physical expression, your being. You can wiggle your fingers, your toes. Really breathe a couple more long, slow, deep breaths in, and when you feel that it's right for you, you could stretch out and take up the space in your room, in your environment. Open up across your chest to your heart, really this expansive heart filled with bliss, like it's pure Ananda. All the way up, if that's good for you, you work within your own, feel good. Whatever is yum. And as you come back down, I invite you to, if this is a practice that appeals to you, bring your hands together in Pranamasana, prayer position. Take a bow to yourself. Take a bow for showing up for this radical act of self-care. And this is your super tool. This is your power tool. Take a bow, acknowledging that you showed up today for the feast, whether it's your first day of the feast or your 12th or somewhere in between. You're here now, that's all that matters. And then let's, after taking that bow to ourselves for this commitment, bring the backs of your thumbs, if you wish, back to that center of your chest. Really connect back into this heart. This heart is beating with potential, with bliss, with a sense of maybe expanded kind of perspective, perhaps. Because we're going beyond the conditioning and the confines of, some of the stuff that we carry along in our lives, but we can really expand and grow out of it too. So I love to extend the love and the gratitude from my heart to everybody's heart in here for showing up and practicing together. So namaste. The divine light in me honors the divine light in you. When I'm in that place and you're in that place together, we are one. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed the mantra. You can do this anytime, and we'll stop the recording.